Well, founded 65 years ago, life at the Vineyards is full of celebration, great food, and life. And joining us now is CEO Dennis Bacopoulos. So thank you so much for being here today. I was looking at the sizzle reel that you sent us, and it is absolutely beautiful.
Well, thank you, Emily.
I'm thinking I want to move in. So tell us about the Vineyards and who you guys are, what you guys do.
Well, first, thank you for having us on the show. The California Armenian Home Vineyards was founded 65 years ago with Armenian values based on compassionate care, family, friends, and great food to provide a lifestyle in abundance for our residents. We are now a one-of-a-kind community that's grown over the last 40 years, progressively led by a board of directors, many of which are second and third generation family members from our founders. And so we were very, very pleased as we've grown to have our workforce, our employees, very, very happy to work at the Vineyards, and we saw the global acknowledgement that the Great Place to Work provided, and we figured Fresno's a great place to work. Why don't we be the first business and company to get that honor and distinction? And it means a lot to us because the distinction is awarded by our employees. We have over 165 participated in the survey, naming us Great Place to Work by a large margin, 90%.
Wow.
Indicated we're a great place to work compared to the average typical company in the U.S. that scores around 57%.
Okay, so you were awarded a great place to work by your employees, which is huge if you're any company, big if you're any business, but also really important if you are a senior living facility, because that is sometimes a challenge to find facilities who do have enthusiastic and passionate and compassionate employees. What is it about working at the Vineyards that people like so much?
Well, it's a great question, and I would say it starts with we're very mission driven, and so all of our employees know what the expectations are because they wear it.
Yeah.
We all have our name tags. With our name tags of what we do and who we are is our mission statement and our values. And so our employees understand exactly what we're trying to do in serving our residents. And, you know, we're proud to say that they do an extraordinary job in doing that.
Did you get to see any of the responses from your employees?
We did. In fact, there was a trust index, so we didn't know who the employees
who they were,
specifically.
Right.
And that trust index actually amplified the words that the employees used the most in the survey. And we were really proud to see that the word that came up the most is our residents. They love our residents. And I have to say, Emily, many of them are watching you today. So I have to give them a heartfelt shout out and thank them for trusting us and making us their home.
Well, if they're watching, I mean, I have to give them a shout out for tuning in and putting us on, because that's why we do the show, so that people in the community can feel connected to businesses like yours and find hidden gems like yours. What do you think your employees' commitment to the Vineyards and your mission statement, how do you think that affects what you're actually doing there, which is you're there for the residents? So how do you think that trickles down?
Well, it starts with when we're hiring, we look for character competencies, not just core skill competencies. Because when you find people that share a passion and value for serving seniors, you really already are starting with a pretty good baseline. And then we try to find the talents and skills they have as they grow within the company. And the best example I can use is we have a chaplain, we have a chapel, and he was in the maintenance department. And we observed him, Scott, and how well he interacted with our residents, how much passion he showed for them. And we approached him, and he is our first chaplain at our campus, and gives support and care to all of our residents. So.
Well, it's so refreshing to hear about businesses who understand what their main purpose is. You're there for the residents, but also understand that you can't have a business that thrives if you don't have people that believe and support your mission statement. So I'm so congratulations for winning the award, A Great Place to Work. It's a true honor, and thanks for coming on today, and thanks for everybody at the Vineyards for watching. We really appreciate it. Well, Dennis, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
All right, don't change that channel. We've got all the top products to make your spring cleaning easier. Plus, Dean Richards is standing by with today's movie review. You don't want to miss it.